Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ashley Alger. Today is July the 11th, 2017. You might be asking, what is medical marijuana? Well, I'm here to tell you a little bit about it. It uses the marijuana plant or chemicals in it to treat diseases or conditions. It's basically the same product as recreational marijuana, but it's been taken in for the use of medical purposes. How do you get medical marijuana? You need a written recommendation from a licensed physician in the state that it's legal. Hence, not every doctor is willing to recommend medical marijuana for their patients. You must have a condition that follows qualifying conditions to be legalized it. Some states require patients have a medical marijuana even before purchasing for that state. Doctors prescribe medical marijuana to treat many different conditions. Here are some that they treat: Alzheimer's, appetite loss, nausea, cancer, chronic pain, Crohn's disease, anorexic, glaucoma, mental health, schizophrenic, PTSD, multiple sclerosis, and muscle spasms. According to Von Miller spokesperson, it's not all proven yet to help many of these conditions. The greatest amount of evidence for these therapeutic effects of cannabis relate to reduced chronic pain, nausea, and vomiting due to chemotherapy, and tight or stiff muscles caused by multiple sclerosis, Von Miller says spokesperson. Cannabis is the active chemical in medical marijuana, are similar to chemicals the body makes that are involved in appetite, memory, movement, and pain. Research has been suggested that cannabis might reduce anxiety, reduce inflammation, and relieve pain. It controls nausea and vomiting caused by chemotherapy in cancer patients. It kills cancer cells and slows the tumor growth. Relax tight muscles in people with multiple sclerosis, stimulate appetite and weight gain in people with cancer and AIDS. There are 25 states that have already been legalized with medical marijuana. They are Alaska, Arizona, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, District of Columbia, Hawaii, Illinois, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Montana, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, Ohio, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, Vermont, and Washington State. There are only 15 states that allow restricted use only. They are Alabama, Florida, Georgia, Iowa, Kentucky, Louisiana, Mississippi, Missouri, North Carolina, Oklahoma, South Carolina, Utah, Virginia, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. The National Institute on Drug Abuse says marijuana can be addictive and is considered a gateway drug to using other drugs. The higher the THC and more often used, the more likely you are to become dependent on it, says Von Miller spokesperson. Legalization of medical marijuana would allow research in this to benefit and to move forward. I recommend allowing medical marijuana prescription where it's medically appropriate. Do you know somebody who suffers one of these conditions or illness? Wouldn't it give you comfort in your heart to know that there is a drug out here that can comfort them, put them less in pain, and know that it's controllable? Well, medical marijuana would be something I would reach out to and see about legalization for, because people with PTSD, cancer, who are constantly getting chemotherapy, you see them suffer all the time. With medical marijuana, you would find that they would be at comfort. They wouldn't be nausea all the time. They wouldn't constantly be in pain. It would be under control, and they would be able to eat a little bit at a time. So, if you think medical marijuana is something good, I would recommend it. Here's my audience.